What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, really appreciate you watching another video here. And if you haven't already, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me, guys, and also drop a comment as well. Now, today we have another reaction video for you. We're actually reacting to the Off the Record podcast. Now, just before I get into this one, this video is a reaction video under fair use, okay? So YouTube, chill. Don't take my videos down anymore, right? So like I was saying, this is Off the Record podcast here, hosted by DJ Akademiks, right? Now, he actually recently had Andrew Schulz on the podcast. We all know Andrew from the Flagrant 2 podcast, of course, who recently had on Fresh and Fit. Now, the interview between Fresh and Fit and Flagrant 2, that thing exploded, guys. I mean, that thing went everywhere. World Star, YouTube, everybody came in Fresh and Fit for that interview, right? Now, here's the thing. A lot of the times, some of the reaction was some hate for Fresh and Fit, but also for Flagrant 2 because they feel like they kind of just came at them a little bit while they were doing the interview. Now, today, we actually get to hear the other side. We get to hear from Andrew, and he kind of gives his side of the story. So I thought this was really interesting. And if you watched that interview, you definitely have to watch this one. So I'm going to go ahead and play the video, guys, and give you my thoughts after. All right, so let's pause it real quick, all right? We're going to finish this up. It's a short clip, but let me just pause it real quick. So as you can see there, Andrew, he was trying to look out a little bit. And do I believe him when he says this? Yes, because if you go back and watch the actual interview, the whole time, Andrew, he's real laid back, okay? Kind of like how DJ Akademiks just said that one of them was good cop and bad cop. So I think he's referring to Akash being the bad cop and Andrew being the good cop. The reality is, guys, and they don't have to do that. It's mostly Andrew's show. Let's be honest there. And he does have Akash on there as well as a great co-host, but he doesn't have to kind of act any kind of way on his show. So I think he was being genuine when he said, hey, I sent the interview to them. If you want to take anything out, go ahead and do it. But guys, I really feel like a lot of people don't understand that's not usually the case, okay? Usually, if it's one of these guys go on a different podcast and do an interview or something like that, they are looking for the viral moment. They don't want to take any of that stuff out, okay? They don't want to take that stuff out. They want to go for the viral moment that everybody's going to be talking about. So when Andrew says that he was actually kind of looking out, he didn't even want to put their interview. Do I believe that? I mean, I know that he knows what he was doing by putting that out because it was going to go crazy. But I wish I had 10,000 subscribers, guys. But it's funny how he automatically assumed that the dating coaches or pickup artists are the ones who are going to start talking shit about the interview. Where in reality, I think that's who probably had the least amount of things to say about it. Akademiks knows exactly what the manosphere is. He knows all about red pill, blue pill. He knows all about this stuff, guys. So he's been on the Fresh and Fit podcast a couple of times. He knows these guys. He talks to them all the time. Those are his... Okay. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and break this down just a little bit more here, right? So I actually agree with DJ Akademiks at the end there. And I actually said that in the original video that I did covering the original interview. You got to understand that when, kind of like I was saying, when Fresh and Fit started to do these, more mainstream interviews and stuff, they didn't really tailor their message at all, knowing that they were going to get a more wide audience here. Let's just put it like that. So do I think that, kind of like what Akademiks is saying, are they going to have to change things a little bit if they are trying to break into the mainstream? But to me, it kind of seems like maybe they're okay just, being in the red pill manosphere, and they're killing it, let's be honest. So I just thought that this interview was really interesting, guys. Just pretty much, like I said, just to kind of get the overall full story and hear Andrew's side of it. So now that we know this, guys, pretty much the kind of like you said, Fresh and Fit, they just wanted to get that interview out there. They didn't really care. They weren't worried about it, and they put it out. So do I ever think that Fresh and Fit is going to go back on Flagrant? I really doubt that at this point. But they don't really have to because, again, they're already killing it in their own thing. They actually have more subscribers than Flagrant 2 channel. So again, guys, this was really interesting. I really liked that they were going over this here, and really just gives us a little bit more details on that whole situation. All right, guys, as always, I really appreciate you watching a video. Again, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys, and I'm going to catch you in the next one.